it's me, Canadiensis, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of Jewel Richie from Rainbow High Series 4, and you guys actually voted on this one, and Jewel was voted for by pretty large margins, so I hope you guys are excited for this one. It seems like you were. I love Jewel's color. She is quite literally the perfect jewel tone with her emerald color scheme, and I'm so intrigued. I can't wait. My favorite color is actually green, so I'm very excited to have a Rainbow High doll whose color scheme is green, but a green that I actually like, because so far we're not doing so hot in the green department, and at least for my personal taste. So here she is. I'm really, really eager to see her clothing, actually, because in the reveal photo, I didn't really like her first outfit, but I'm really loving it here. And then if we look on the back of the box, we can see the art with everybody on it. I did not get the international box this time. Rainbow High, where creative students with style use glam, grit, love, action, and moxie to make their performing arts and fashion dreams come true. On the bottom of the box, we can see that her batch code is 10322MBE. I'm gonna start including these. This, I think, will be the first release of these dolls. That should be the batch code for them. And I will note that if you get these dolls soon, pay attention, because there are a lot of really severe paint defects, especially in the lips, and mine is not perfect. As you can see, the borders of the lips, or the edges, are very uneven, but overall this was the best Jewel. She had a pretty decent tooth shape. Not perfect, as you can see, but I'm hoping that I can fix it. All right, so let's get started. Jewel is now out of the box, and oh my god, she's beautiful. She looks so much better out of the box. I don't know how to explain it. She does have that shinier skin that the earlier Rainbow High dolls do, which is interesting, but I think it really works for her because she is more of a jewel tone. Her comb is her only extra accessory other than the stuff that comes packaged separately, of course. She doesn't come with any hangers. I forgot to mention that in the last review. It seems they're just doing away with the hangers. I assume it's because they expect you to buy the fashion trunks or something, but it's kind of sad because I actually really liked the hangers, especially getting the ones that match each doll's color. Her comb is definitely the best Rainbow High comb so far. I am biased because this is like my favorite color, but wow, it's pretty. Super, super pretty. And she is stunning. She's so, so pretty. And we actually have a confirmed heritage for her. She is from Puerto Rico. That is listed on her bio on the website. And she is just so divine. I really, really love her. I think she's actually on the original face mold, which is interesting. And if so, she is the best doll in the original face mold. Like, I've already decided. I don't really need to look at many others. She is so, so pretty. I don't think that she has the Georgia modified face mold, but please let me know in the comments, and I'll pin a comment if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty bad with face molds, if you guys haven't noticed. So let's get started with the review. Jewel is now ready for her close-up, where you can see her absolutely beautiful eye makeup. She did smudge her lipstick quite a bit. I used acetone to try to help her fix it, but I didn't do the best job. If you want to see me doing that, it will be included at the end of the video. And one thing I didn't say there is do not use this on smudges really close to the eyes, because the fumes can actually permanently destroy the eyes. They react with the plastic in a really strange way. Jewel's makeup is absolutely beautiful. I think it really matches with the rest of her so well, and I really, really love the lip color that they chose. Unfortunately, the application, it seems bizarre. I have not seen a single Jewel doll so far with well-placed lips, and that's saying something. Before we get started, we need to point out that she does have vitiligo, which is a skin condition that is thought to be autoimmune, but they're not sure, or scientists aren't sure, I guess. They aren't 100% sure. And basically what happens is that the melanin in a certain area either dies or just stops being produced for whatever reason, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to explain this well, but that is why she has lighter skin patches all over her body. It seems that MGA has done this using stamps, and I think they did a really good job. I think it looks very much like the people with vitiligo that I have interacted with in my life, so I really, really like it. I think they did wonderful, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. They even got that the pigment in the hair also gets affected a bit, so you can see that in her eyebrow. There could be variations in where the patches are actually located on her skin, but that seems to be due to human error. It doesn't seem like there's any intentional variance or anything. Now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at her makeup. One of the things that I think is super cool is that they actually put the vitiligo patches on first and then put the makeup on top and you can see through. That's a really impressive detail that I wouldn't have expected them to do, and it really adds to the realism of this doll. It's just really, really remarkable. She's so stunning. She has this gorgeous teal color. This is so pretty as her like lid color, I guess. And then up to almost the brow, we have a really nice blended out brown. I wonder if the later releases of this doll will still have that blended out brown. I think it's so, so pretty. And she has a really nice glitter in the inner corner. Really, really gorgeous. And then of course the other eye has the same. And she has green edges that match really, really nicely to the hair. I would think it's pretty difficult to match the hair color to the paint perfectly, but they did a pretty good job. A good way to tell if your doll has an even hairline, which mine does not over here, is if the edges actually line up with the hairline. Mostly mine is fine though. And Jewel's earrings are the same shape as Chanel's, but they are green, and I really, really like the effect of this. It really looks like an emerald. The color they picked is spot on, and it has this really subtle shine to it, and I love the gold and white paint too. And she has a skin patch on her ear actually too. And on the other side, here's the other earring. All right, so now let's take a look at how her hair is rooted in. Unfortunately, it seems that she does not have a part line, and I really like this hairstyle, so I'm not going to take it down. I hope you guys understand. I'm not super good at styling doll hair, but there is no part line in here, unfortunately. But her hair is a bit like less dense than the other Rainbow High dolls, but overall, well, than the other Series 4 dolls that I've opened, but overall, this is a really solid rooting pattern. She just has a bit of a lighter color painted on the scalp, and her hair is extremely soft. It's much less gelled than the other Series 4 dolls that I've gotten so far, strangely. Just a bit of gel on the sides and at the bottoms, but her hair is really, really soft. And I really hope they use this color on a doll going forward, because this color right here, there's some blue mixed in, is the exact teal that I would love to see in a Rainbow High doll. I love teal, and it's really hard to see, but she has teal highlights in her hair. And I would absolutely die to see them. Or that color as like the theme for a Rainbow High doll. Because now I know they have it. Now I know. Her first outfit is a mini dress with I believe this is a stole on top. It is tied into place for now. I really like where it is, but I do have to cut those ties to take this outfit off. But I really like this outfit. It's super, super luxurious, very like old Hollywood. I really like it. It fits her so well. They really nailed giving her this like luxurious jewel type vibe. I think she's so, so cool. Also, I neglected to mention her focus, so I'm going to do it now. Her focus is fashion design. And as you can see, I think she has a very unique fashion design aesthetic compared to the other Rainbow High girls. I think this is what Violet should have been dressed like. I don't super like Violet's outfits, to be honest. Especially the sequins. I feel like the sequins are much better executed here, but Violet did come out 2 years ago by this point, so it's worth pointing out that time was not on Violet's side. And then I will take off the stole in just a moment. I believe it's a stole or shrug or something. I have no idea. Her shoes are super interesting. They are pointed toes. I hate pointed toes on shoes. I hate it so much, and it's kind of weird to see it on an open-toed shoe. But very cute to see it in doll form. Even if it's a piece of clothing, like I hate wearing pointed-toed shoes, although my mom likes to request that I wear them. It's neat to see things like this in the doll world, because I feel like I don't see a lot of pointed-toed shoes, especially in Rainbow High. It's possible the designers agree with me about pointed-toed shoes. I really love the color of the heels as well. Her shoes do have little ribbons on them, and this time there are instructions for how to tie the shoes, which I am horrible at, so honestly this is needed. I don't know what it is, but these specific types of shoes, I can't do it. But they're super, super cute. And do they have a sole at the bottom at all? No, not really. They just have a black heel and platform, which is fine. Very, very cute. And you can see that her dress kind of has a high-low thing going on, which not my favorite, but I do like it on like a mini dress like this. I don't know. I think it works. But let's get these stole off so that we can get the full effect of her outfit. For those of you who are just curious or want to redress her in different outfits that she comes with and stuff like that, this is what the rest of her body looks like. I'm really impressed with the fact that they went all out, and they did it in places like her back. You could even see that it would move on to under her underwear as well, and even her kneecaps. Like, they really spared at no expense to make sure that she would portray just a girl with vitiligo pretty accurately, and I think that's really fantastic. Oh, and of course, let's see the other side of the hands. So both of her outfits are excellent and perfect, and I have nothing bad to say about either of them, which is shocking. Normally I have some kind of critique or I want to switch the parts around, but no. Both of her outfits are absolutely perfect. I'm really, really shocked. Not that Rainbow High normally doesn't have good outfits, but usually something about the second outfit is weird and I want to switch it around a little bit, because they're meant to be mix and match dolls, so I don't mind if the second outfit doesn't like work as its own outfit, but this one does. Wow. Like, okay, so she has a pleather bustier in, of course, the emerald green color, and it's so pretty, and I love the light blue stitch details, and everything, of course, continues onto the back as usual. Looks amazing. I love like the stitch detail on the straps too. It's so, so nice. And then moving it down a little bit, we can see her skirt, which is also a pleather material. I think it actually is meant to sit a little lower than most Rainbow High skirts do, which I really like. As much as I like the high-waisted look, we have had so many high-waisted pieces. This is still higher waisted, like her belly button's still not showing, but I don't know. I feel like you could put it like a little lower. I don't know. I really like this. I especially love this little cord bow that's here and the little embroidered facets and ties to make it look like this is tied shut with the bow. It's so cute, and I love accessories like this that are like three-dimensional instead of printed on, which nothing's ever printed on with Rainbow High unless it's a printed on detail, you know, or unless it's meant to be printed on, like if it was in real life. But like, this is just so cool to see on a doll. The stitched on details to make it look corset laced is just insane. And she has this probably meant to be alligator scales. Again, pleather, definitely faux. She's wearing faux fur and faux scales. But again, this is combining like a modern trend of a, you know, cropped two-piece with a small skirt, but with like older trends like alligator. I don't know. It's very, very cute. And then I love these lace slits, or like they're cutouts in the skirt, but with lace over them. And it looks really good. And there's some kind of little, possibly like scale pattern or something in the lace as well. And the embossing does continue onto the back, but there's no other details on the back. And now I'm going to put her coat on, which is like, oh my God. It's so good. I love the zippers and all the studs. We're gonna put this on her, and one of her shoes fell off, so we'll fix that. All right, so this is what her second outfit looks like all together with the shoes as well. And I have to say, and I don't know if I've pointed this out before, but I really appreciate that Rainbow High doesn't just give you a second outfit as like a gimmick thing. They give you a full-on second outfit that is fully realized, and all of the pieces are really neat, and you tend to get an extra ridiculous piece. Like this coat, I would have been 100% on board with the second outfit without the coat, but the coat really, I guess you would call this a jacket more than a coat. I don't know. But they give you so many layers and things to work with, and I appreciate it so, so much. I love this piece. It has this black and green faux fur all the way around, and I really, really like it. It looks so, so good. This coat is just, it's a completely different vibe than the rest of her pieces, but it works so, so well. I think it's gorgeous. I love the golden zippers that draw into the gold on her jewelry, and these honestly look like they might actually be real metal zippers. At least the poles, or the tracks. The poles are still plastic and just sewn on, but it's really, really cool. And there's some here too. More of those. I swear they're metal. They really feel, they might just be a really hard plastic with metal coating on them, metal looking coating on them, but it's really, really cool. And she has tons of studs. I am worried about when I see these studs. Sorry, I'm gonna get that tie out. When I see these studs, because they do fall off over time, especially with heavy play, but they look so, so good. And I really like the interesting pattern they used for them as well. I do believe they're ironed on, but sometimes the bond didn't stick perfectly or something. And it is a pleather jacket, and I showed you guys earlier, but it's lined really nicely as well. Really, really gorgeous piece, and I think it really draws this first outfit together. So pretty. I love it as just the two-piece too, but this really sells the outfit to me. And then if we move the camera down, we can look at her beautiful shoes, which I prefer these shoes, although I do like the ties on the other ones. These are just really cute. They're very like simple, like just kind of like a slip-on style shoe. I like the little ankle strap, although this would kill you. Like she would get such a bad blister right here. But how cute are these shoes? And I love the painted studs and the black heel. They don't hold on too well, but it's kind of the nature of them. And they have a clear strap, so they're really meant to look like she's not really wearing shoes at all, honestly. But it's really cute and it goes well with this look. I really love this one. And now that all that's being said, that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to know what you think of Jewel, especially if you were one of the people who did not vote to see Jewel today, or if you were, I'd love to know why, like what you saw in her. I'm actually really impressed because she was not my favorite from the reveal images. She had what looks like the original face mold. If it is George's face mold, I'm just bad at seeing it, but the lip shape to me is different, but it could just be painted differently. And I wasn't too interested in her outfits from what I saw in the promo pictures as well, but I don't know, guys. She's in my top 10 Rainbow High dolls ever made, I think. This doll truly reminds me of why I love Rainbow High so much. Just the exceptional attention to detail and all of the cool fashion pieces. And I love that she has like a completely different aesthetic than the others. For a while in the middle last year, we got some, I don't know, it felt a little bit like copy paste. We were getting into kind of a rut, but they have soared out of that rut. These dolls are remarkable. I can't believe these dolls just keep getting better and better. I say it every time. With Series 3, I was saying like I didn't think they could improve, but wow. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Every detail. This is a really exceptionally done doll, and she's just stunning. I really love her. I'm still not sure if she's my favorite. I won't really be able to decide until I've opened all of them and everything, but she's kind of the underdog for me because she was one of the ones that I was not super impressed with. It was her and Mila that I was a bit like on the fence about, so I can't wait to open all the other ones and see what they're like. The next one that we're going to be unboxing is Coco because she is the next one that you guys voted for, which I'm very excited actually. I really want to get her out of the box. Cobalt blue is a color that I have been like asking for since the beginning of Rainbow High, so I'm very excited. Very excited about Coco. And Miss Emerald, I am so sorry that I kind of overlooked you. With you being one of my favorite like tones of my favorite color, I really shouldn't have overlooked you like that. And I love all of your teal accessories. They're not like teal to me. To me, the teal is like the slightly bluer color that she has in her green hair. I know her hair is like that emerald green, but if you look, there are teal streaks, I swear. But like this is a very greeny teal and I really like it. I actually made a custom with nearly this exact hair color and I can't wait to see them both standing next to each other. It'll be kind of interesting. But that's it for this video, for real this time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! This was a request to see Mina with the first outfit top and the second outfit bottoms, which I had already done after I finished the video, but I thought I would show them all together. So far, these are the ones that I've unboxed. Series 4 is killing it. I cannot pick a favorite out of these three. Mina was my favorite from the promo pictures, with Delilah being a close second, sometimes beating her for first, but I can't decide seeing all three of them together, which is impressive with a doll that has the original face mold. It's pretty rare for a doll with the original face mold to soar for me, with Kaya and Stella being the only ones that consistently stay forward. This Jewel looks unbelievable. This doll is unbelievable. I really thought this was going to be one of those cases where my favorite color ends up really weird and my least favorite color, which is orange. Actually, yellow and orange are my least favorite colors. Like, generally, I don't really like them, but orange on dolls just really hits. I don't know. They always look amazing. Also, Delilah's glasses are a bit crooked right now. Same. All right. Oh, get out of her hair. Thanks so much for watching for real this time. Oh, and stay tuned for the acetone treatment if you guys would want to see that. Okay, for real this time. Bye. Just like last time with Mina, we have a few things to fix on her face. So I have taken a cut Q-tip, toothpicks work too, and some acetone, which is sold as nail polish remover. You want the one that says 100% acetone. Anything less will just kind of smudge everywhere, although it will work eventually. All right, now let's get in here. So she just kind of has uneven lips. So on one side, it's much more swooped, and on the other side, they are misprinted. So we're just gonna try to even the edges a little bit out. I don't think I've done, well, I have taken some paint, but you want to be really careful if you're needing to do this on Jewel because she has shiny skin. So you don't want to rub the shine off unless you do, but if you want to just fix the paint smears, it's a bit complicated by that. I'm going to even that a little bit here. Acetone evaporates pretty quickly, and you'll have to get a little bit more regularly. Also be careful not to spill your acetone because I do that constantly and it makes a huge mess and also peels up like the finishing off your floor and stuff. It's just unpleasant. Get in here. Man, the Series 4 girls were all running late or something because their lips are really messed up. But Coco, I'm going to characterize as being on time because her lips, all of her makeup is flawless. All right. This is definitely not like perfectly better, but I think especially from far away, that looks pretty good.